The serve is one of the most important strokes in our game, and it's the only stroke we have complete control over. From a fitness standpoint, we're going to take a look into 3 qualities you can improve to get a better serve. We're going to start with mobility. Mobility is the ability of a joint to move freely and effectively throughout the full range of motion. It's about being strong and stable. It's about flexibility and control. When a muscle stretches, it stores elastic energy that can be used as explosive power. This is part of the stretch shortening cycle and is a natural reflex. The better the stretch, the more powerful the rebound. On the serve, we will produce most of the power with the shoulder. So we need to work on the external mobility of the shoulder. This will be of extreme importance because the farther the stretch, the better the internal rotation, the more powerful the internal rotation. So we will need to work on the flexibility of the pectoral, front delt, subcapularis, so the internal rotators, and we need to work on the control of the external rotators. Okay, now we have the mobility part on point. We will go to the second area, the second quality we can improve, and that is the shortening part of the cycle. This will be the internal rotation, the powerful and explosivity of this internal rotation. For this, we will work with light weights, but in a fast motion. We will need to work at the same angle as the serve. So this will be with the elbow at the same height as the shoulder. And we will work the internal rotation at this angle, at this level. In this shortening cycle, this internal rotation portion, we will produce most of the power and most of the spin. The common problem I see on players is that they get very tense. They tense their arm, so they're lacking this explosivity from the shoulder. We need to be able to stay relaxed on the wrist, on the forearm, and to be able to accelerate the arm from the shoulder. To produce power, to produce spin, this is a key component, this is a key aspect. We have the stretch portion of the cycle, the mobility, we have the shortening portion of the cycle, the internal rotation, and then we will get to the third quality, core. Okay, on the serve we are using rotation and flexion at the same time. So we need to train the core on rotation and on flexion at the same time. So this will be the intention throughout the workout. The core is extremely important for balance, for control, and also for power. A common problem is that players are either training the rotation or the flexion isolated. We need to work both at the same time with exercises that focus on rotation and flexion at the same time. These 3 qualities are the qualities that will make you improve the most on the serve. If you want to get a specific program and more insight on these workouts, get in touch with me, don't hesitate, I will leave my information on the description.